Hello, welcome back to Chrysalis Dawn. I'm really glad to have you here today. I hope you're all doing well and amazing. I'm going to be doing a reading for water signs, Cancer, Scorpio, Pisces. This is potentially going to have more resonance if you have one of those signs in your sun, moon, Venus, or rising. But if they showed up in your feed and if you have any of those energies that are showing up in your chart, if you've ever looked up your natal chart, this reading could definitely be for you. Okay, so I'm going to ring my singing bowl and we're going to get into it. Welcoming in the Most High, welcoming in Archangel Gabriel, Archangel Uriel, Archangel Sandalphon, Archangel Raphael. Yeah. So, water signs. It's really interesting coming into this read. The energies have been intense, to say the least. Really, really intense. There's been a lot coming up for clearing. A lot of deep emotions. We had a full moon in Gemini 2 days ago. And I feel like there's just the past couple of days, there's been a lot of purging coming up. I'm wearing actually my karma clearing shirt. It says on it, literally it says on the shirt, being forward in heaven. Something about how it gets rid of like future karmas, basically, which is pretty fascinating. And I don't wear it that much, but I was guided to wear it today. And it's been to be quite candid, it's been a pretty yuck experience. There's basically all the karmic relationships from the whole thousands of years of patriarchy that have been suppressing the feminine are getting kind of crushed out and brought to a close to move forward. And it's in order to birth the new and to fully open, so that the soul star chakra can fully open. And so these ancient records can come forward from these times that were, outside of this patriarchal period. And I feel like it's really been on the shoulders of the divine feminine to do this. And a lot of the divine feminine doing this are also mothers, and a lot of them are single mothers. And the reason being that, quite frank, and I hope this makes some of you laugh, no one else could endure the pain of birthing this new energy and closing out this much karma and birthing these soul star records that hasn't gone through the pain of childbirth and the pain of marital loss. So, especially with small children. So it's just too intense. It's just too, the level of mastery required to manage this level of, it's almost a complete death of everything in your life, everything you've ever known, in order to bring this forward. And really letting go of all manner of survival. And it's just hard. And we've been going through this over and over and over and over and over for years. And there's just been so much war. There's been so much like, there's been so much galactic war to try and put this all to a halt. And like I said, if you haven't gone through the pain of childbirth, you're just not equipped. You're not equipped. And the masculine are just not the ones. And I'm not saying no men at all, although really, I am. Okay. No, I am saying no men at all. I am quite actually frank saying there is even men that are in a divine feminine energy are not the ones that are really birthing this new. If you haven't gone through childbirth, you're not equipped. You're just not. You have not gone through a certain rite of initiation from maiden mother crone to really handle this business. Okay. So, and the more complicated and painful and difficult your childbirth or childbirths, if you went through multiple, the more equipped is all I'm going to say, because that's how painful this shit has really become. So let's get a few cards for water. I'm sure there's a reason why I shared all that before getting into all of this water signs. So there's chances of men continuing to watch this reading after that. I don't know. You may want to stay. You may not. I mean, depending on what's going on in your life and what you're trying to reconcile, and it, especially if you are connected to or dealing with a mother in some way. Like I said, I know there's a lot of energies from the past that there's like a lot of masculine that contributed to this scenario, that were like pawns in the galactic war, and that like fed into this pain equivalent to childbirth kind of energy that the feminine is going through it now to birth his soul star records. And it just like, it's kind of a joke. Like they can't just, it just doesn't work like that. It just doesn't work. So, because, and if anything, like I think they're just doing it to create more karma drama and cause more pain, because they're not initiated enough to actually be genuine. Like they wouldn't have put people through so much pain if they were truly of a high spiritual level. So it's first card out is Dove of Peace. Stay in the heart, all is well, be at peace. This is God telling me to calm the F down about all of this. You know, like God does in all of this ultimately have the highest control and the plan. And God is like saying, yes, you are kind of birthing right now. You are birthing. And a woman in birth she tends to like, you know, stop being rational, start using swear words, and she's just not herself, right? And no one, you know, and the truth is that it is birthing, like I said, a miracle of life, but it's not a miracle of a physical life. It's a miracle of access to dynasties and ancient records back into the world that have been sanctioned off for so long. The divine feminine, I'm telling you, is the hero. They're the heroes on earth right now. And there was a reason why the Dalai Lama said Western women will save the world, because literally because of this, what these Western women have been going through to free humanity from being in spiritual prison. Okay, next we have here rising to Palladian frequencies, sacred bond, healing, clear space for higher frequencies. And with that, cities of light. Telos, Adama, inner earth, etheric retreats, and family of light. And on the bottom, we have tree of life, circle of life, clear energies, and channel. So yeah, and underneath that, restore, take time out for you, nature, shamanic signs. It's a lot. You know, and I feel like water energy has been, the reason why this intensity is coming out under water energy and water signs is because it's a testament to the power of emotions and the power of the heart, and how it's love. It's those who have been carrying all that love. Like I said, mothers who have come to this through initiation of this higher level of love, and those carrying this very, very high level of love within them, that have been, and who have been giving so much love over and over and over again, that are, are like really processing the burden of what they've gone through for the past, I'm hearing 8 to 10 years, right now. And that's why this like restore energy is here, because there does need to be a restoration to bring things full circle and to clear out, the burdens and the old energies, and become a more clear channel. There are also Palladian frequencies is like really all about love. When I've received Palladian activations before, it was like so much loving energy. It was so gorgeous. They're so loving. And it's that level of love really wants to come in here to bring healing and restoration to water signs and water energy. There could be benefit to doing some deeper meditations that are, I think that right now some people are just so, I don't know, just it's almost like trying to find the energy and the focus to do these kinds of deeper meditations is almost hard right now. But it would be beneficial to do deeper meditations to connect with inner earth beings, Lemurians. Lemurians are also like very loving, very gentle, very giving. To restore. Because like I'm hearing rewards. Somehow, like, I don't know. Somehow there will be some kind of rewards for all of this. But it just feels like right now there's support. Support is needed. A lot of support is needed from like really loving beings, because it's water sign energy, especially like Cancerian energy, has been really at the front battlefield here, and just going through onslaught after onslaught after onslaught after onslaught after onslaught. And we're coming to the end of the year here, right? And there needs to be rest and restoration to find this peace of mind, to truly be able to trust that all is well, and to be able to calm down enough, to rest enough, to receive what these higher beings want to share. Yeah? What else? What does water need to know? What does water need to know? Because I see beautiful energies here. But I know this card well, this Dove of Peace, and it always comes forward when there's serious doubt about things actually being okay. When like you really, and it's hard, it's a really hard card. It's a hard pill to swallow kind of card when you're like, no, actually things are not okay. No, they're not. And I don't see how I'm going to come from where I am right now to like having these la-di-da frou-frou, like, inner earth meditations where I'm like lying on a crystal bed while Lemurian heals me and heals my chakras. Just like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's just like, it's kind of, it's kind of a hard pill to swallow with the, like I said, with the pain of the karma, it's like a serious birthing pains of this karmic clearing to birth this soul star energy. But this soul star energy is also being birthed by these inner earth beings, right? And they're awakening your ancient, like, Lemurian DNA. And that's needed for you to move forward. It's needed for you to move forward. So, what else do you need to know? What else do you need to know? I think, I have to be honest, it was not a good day. And I think part of why it was not a good day was because of, like, what needed to come out in this water reading for water energy. And I'm just, I mean, I have water in my chart, if it's predominant in my chart as well. Maybe not as much as earth, but I do have it. And it's just like, if you're really a lot of water, I mean, I'm really feeling for you right now. It's not an easy energy to work through for anybody, especially any feminine that's working through this energy, with this water energy. Yeah. Chasing, right? Chasing what isn't meant for you. Let it go and leave it to God. See, this is why there's so much pain, because it's the end of these karmic relationships, right? And I'm, even myself right now, I'm irritated seeing the word chasing, because I don't feel like a lot of you feel like you were chasing. I don't think you were. It's just the way the card is worded. But it's saying that what you've been involved with in the past was karmic relationships, and God is clearing that out now so you can raise your frequency. And with that, it says it's okay to, on the bottom, it says okay to take a break, unwind, release your stress, just appreciate the moment and be. That's this restore energy, right? That I was feeling I needed to pull out really strongly. So, like, I feel like without taking like just a serious break and like just like, okay, I just need to like stop here and totally just de-stress. I think without really allowing for that, it's going to be hard to like genuinely appreciate what you're moving into. Okay? Which is really good things. But it's an intense energy I'm feeling. Okay? What else do you need to know here, water? Ooh, okay. Seeing far, far, far off on the horizon, its lower and higher potentials. And Lyrans speak. Ooh, and then the last one is on the bottom. It says, welcome peace into every area of your life. Buddha bliss is yours. So this is very encouraging that this peace is, this very, very high level of peace is coming through for you after dealing with these like relationships that were karmic. Even if there was maybe a lot of love there, even if it felt like it was a twin flame or soulmate. And sorry, I don't want to say this. Twin flames and soulmates are included in this. Even twin flames and the old paradigm are karmic. And so that may be going against people's beliefs that twin flames are not karmic. No, I'm pretty clear at this point. Twin flame relationships are just as karmic as any other kind of relationship in the old paradigm. And in some cases, even more so. You can have tons of, if you look at like a natal chart, you can have like tons of connections to another person that create like a very dynamic, magnetic, mind-blowing connection. But as we move into this new energy, it's all I don't know how to explain it. It's all karmic. Even the stuff that seems like in the old paradigm, like it could be like a forever twin flame. For what we're moving into, it's all karmic. And that's why this is so hard, because God is obliterating the old. And it's not fun. It's not fun having to be a pioneer leading this process. It's hard. But that's why, like, you need to rest, because ultimately, you are going to have freedom and like moving into like a true Dharma energy as you are no longer attached to a karmic life that you've been attached to for thousands of years, and it's all getting ripped away from you at the seams, and there's not going to be anything left but Dharma and peace and bliss on the other side of this, which is worth birthing, just like a child is worth birthing a million times fold. But it is hard. It's hard going through it. What you're also birthing through this is really amazing gifts, like gifts of prophecy, gifts of vision. This is part of your Dharma, right? Raising your frequency to connect with Pleiadians, to connect with Lyrans, right? It's a big deal. Yeah, and then even Syrians too on the bottom of the deck. Syrian light forces deployed. Ashtar command incoming. It's gonna be a lot of communication. You're becoming very galactic here. You're becoming a galactic citizen. And underneath that, we've got healing as a lifelong journey. Enjoy the moment and embrace the mess. Yes. Yeah, it's a very interesting time for water energy. On one level, these like really amazing things are birthing in terms of gifts and abilities. And at the same time, this is not happening in a calm, perfectly pretty environment. There is a lot of mess. But it's leading to this extreme peace. Sometimes it's like, it's this, people talk about the calm before the storm, and this is like the storm before the calm. It's the opposite. So what else does water need to know here? Yeah, see? A warm welcome into galactic citizenship. Wow, that's amazing. And then it says on the bottom here, this is such an interesting card. It says Canadians are on the front lines of the galactic war. Now, we could take, and then this one is like such a confirmation of everything I've been blabbering on about. It says, sweet child of mine, bringing new life and new energy into this world. Yes, because you are birthing something new here, and it's as painful as any other birth. Now, this, as far as this being about Canadians being on this front lines of this galactic war, yes, Canadians are, but what I said before about Western women in general being the ones that are saving humanity and bringing this energy forward, that is, an important thing to reiterate. Canadian women do have a special role within that, but I don't want anyone that's watching this that's not Canadian to feel left out, because that would be very limiting. So, the most important thing, the really good news is this is, like I said, bringing forward your galactic citizenship, right? And you're going to be able to communicate with all these higher beings. And you're also going to be able to communicate with inner earth beings, who inner earth beings also can communicate with galactic beings. So it's a pretty big deal. So what else do you need to know? Let's get you a few tarot. Let's get you a few tarot before we close out this reading. The Empress. Okay, do we want to take these other ones? Yeah. Well, first of all, again, that birthing energy is really strong, really strong. And on the bottom of the deck is the Hierophant. So again, part of what you're birthing is this new role, right? And like this new leadership and this galactic citizenship and this galactic leadership, which is pretty, I don't know, it's almost like hard to fully comprehend right now. So, because I don't even, I don't want to say there's no people that can genuinely connect with ETs and that everybody out there is like, that has been talking about those things up until this point is a faker or a fraud. I don't think that's true, but some of them are. Like straight up, some of them are. Some of them are not genuine prophets, and some of them are not grounded. And this is for sure the real deal here. So this is pretty unique. And like I said, you had to go through birth to be able to birth this. Okay, Empress, the perpetually pregnant Empress. You've always been pregnant. It's the thing you don't realize, but it was only sometimes that you were pregnant with actual babies. Oh my gosh, this reading, you have to forgive me for being kind of cheeky. You really do. Okay? But it's just that kind of a reading. Okay? We've got here also the Chariot card with the Eight of Swords and the Two of Cups. You are moving on from what was keeping you held in bondage. This is all these karmic relationships, right? Like I said, some of them, it was true love, but it was still karma, and it was still part of the old, and you're moving on. You're moving on. So, and because they were all from these thousands of years of cycle in a patriarchal paradigm, right? Where these people always, generally speaking, in these incarnations, had power over you, controlled you, dominated you. Why would they want to let that go after thousands of years of being able to tell you what to do, to be forceful over you, to make you feel small, to manipulate you? Why would they want to let that go when they have all that power? Even if they really love you. This is the problem. This is why, these things have to go. Because it was really messing your ability to move forward. You felt stuck in a mental prison over all of this. Over what was real love, but karmic love. Okay? And again, Hierophant often speaks to an old paradigm, right? But you're birthing something new here, right? You're birthing something very new. So, a lot of people are not I'm just going to be straight up. A lot of people are not going to like you. A lot of people, with you talking about all this new stuff and bringing in all this new energy, a lot of people are not going to like you. A lot of people are not going to want to deal with you. A lot of people are going to be so threatened by you, okay? Because they haven't gone through what it takes to be this Empress. They haven't. I'm telling you, they haven't. Most people haven't. And here you are. So choose who you associate yourself with wisely, because you're going to have to be strong here, okay? And yeah, on the bottom of the deck, they say that, Seven of Swords. There's lots of people who have no idea, okay? No idea what you've had to go through to get to what you're going through and what you're birthing here right now. And they'd love to just take it from you. They'd love to just steal this happy ending with this World card and just snatch it right out of your hands. Okay? I deserve that. Why does she get that? Why does she get it? Who the hell does she think she is? People are, you think that I'm being extreme here? Look at this, Ace of Swords. I am not. I am telling you the goddamn truth. You're going to have to be strong. I can't believe I'm swearing. I'm sorry for swearing on my channel. I'm not my intention. But it's just, like I said, just one of those readings. Okay? You're going to have to be strong here because I am telling you the truth. Look at that under that. Seven of Wands. you are going to have to maintain your position. You're going to have to hold the high ground. My goodness. Including around love with this Tower situation and choices around love, which may be dramatic and difficult in some cases. My goodness. But there will be justice for you in the end. There will. And maybe at some point there is going to be your ideal love with this Justice, King of Cups here. There will be. So 3 of Wands, right? It's on the horizon. But something of this old here and this, yeah. There, Death card, 6 Wands. Something needs to kind of come to be closed out and walked away from here. And that's going to bring in this happy ending, 4 of Wands. And this new beginning, this new opportunity as this High Priestess, as this seer, as this prophet. Ace of Pentacles, High Priestess. The cards, they literally just, they told the story. They told the story. I digress. That's your reading. Please like the video. Please subscribe. Please share the video. Please comment. I need you to like and subscribe because it's going to help get these messages out to more people and to help to grow the channel. It's still a very new channel, and until things are a little bit more rolling without that kind of data, it's hard for the algorithm to know who to send these videos out to. So as a pioneer, person in this Chrysalis Dawn community, you are really helping do a very wonderful thing for all of these galactic pioneers into our amazing new future, which is like, my goodness, it's like it's bigger than you know. It's just so helpful for you to like the video, basically is what I'm getting down to, and subscribe. So thank you for doing that. And if you'd like a personal reading, you can reach out to me. My information will be in the description box. I'm sending you lots of love. Thank you, water signs, for everyone who is fascinated by this message. Thank you for listening, and I will talk to you soon. Take care.